At 8 o'clock, the curtains open and you're on stage, you're no longer an artist, you're a craftsperson. When you walk into the audition, you go, "Hi, thank you, we're rolling," you're a craftsperson. When you walk on set, you hit that mark, you look up and you say, "They went that way, officer." you're a craftsperson. Or, I'm being facetious, but also if you're opening up your, even when, did you guys watch Jeremy Irons on Law and Order CSI New York, or one of those things? They're all the same to me, but Jeremy Irons is amazing. But he's doing his job. You watch him, he's doing his job. He's doing the script correctly. Actually, there was one scene where he kind of didn't, that didn't work, But because he's Jeremy Irons, it's so fucking fascinating, because Jeremy Irons is this, like, Jeremy Irons looks up and there's all his soul coming out of him, So you're craftspeople. So stop being artists. Now. Your instruments, your violins, when you're not playing them, being played, you're not a violin that's the bow's being pulled across your strings. When you're not on set, and when you're not doing the scene in class, and when you're not on stage, that's when you're the artist. This moment right now, the moments when you're having a fight with your spouse, the moments when you're making up with your spouse, the moments when you're making a baby with your spouse, the moments when you're talking to your therapist, the moments when you're connecting with your father for the first time after so many years, the moments when you're sitting in a cafe watching other people's behavior and trying to study why they're doing that, the moments when you're sitting listening to other people's story tell, at the dinner table when people are doing weird, odd little bits of behavior, when you're hit by struck by an emotional thought, you're having some kind of a... This is when you're an artist. You are artists. You're violin makers. Your job is that when you're not acting, which is the majority of the time, you're building the most beautiful instrument ever resonating and most beautifully tuned, and you're polishing the wood, and you're increasing the number of notes on your piano. You start off with a little tinky Casio, and by the time you're done, you've got this DNA kind of endless strings of keys and notes that can play in their own personal harmony. You're building instruments. So you're artists, not when you're acting. And if you can figure that one out, it becomes so much easier and so much more fun.